Hi, I'm Doug Black. I'm editor-in-chief of Inside HPC. And today at Virtual SC20, I'm with James Coomer. He is Senior Vice President of Products at Data Direct Networks, the high-performance storage and data management company. James, welcome.
Hi there. Yeah, thanks very much for doing this. Sorry we can't be together, but this is pretty good.
All right, great. So tell us a little bit about what you're going to be showing at SC this year. I understand you have new features in Exascaler that you'll be talking about.
Yep, that's the big one. So Exascaler is our highly scalable parallel file system. It's really been the flagship file system for DDN for many years. And for the past 2 or 3 years, we've been working behind the scenes on building some extremely powerful data management capabilities inside this file system, so that not only can it be an extremely fast, very, very scalable file system, but also people can utilize those data management features to serve all kinds of use cases in the data lifecycle. The big one being snapshots. Really loads of work gone into that. We've got a fantastically powerful, very efficient snapshot capability in this very, very fast file system. We've also built in new data management features around tiering. So there's a feature called hot pools that allows our customers to take a very scalable layer of flash for very high performance and high IOPS, and merge that very transparently with an extremely scalable HDD tier for really cost-effective capacity. So there's those things and many, many more into Exascaler 5.2. So I recommend people coming to talk to us, listen to our user group, and speak to our people about the details of those features.
So James, I understand in late September, industry analyst firm Intersect360 and Addison Snell came out with an HPC user survey that had some very strong results for DDN. Could you tell us about that?
Yeah, it's something we've been feeling ourselves for a while, and it's really good to get this feedback from customers. So Addison and the Intersect360 group, they polled HPC storage customers, users, I think around 200 around the world. And they asked them some quite specific questions about not only storage, but also compute and networks. But regarding storage, they asked questions like, who do you feel is the strongest technically, operationally? Which storage system are you most likely to purchase next? And they asked that question to customers who are existing customers of DDN and others or not. And who's the best overall? And DDN came out #1 in every one of those, beyond all the top tier vendors and all the startups. So, I mean, it's nice for us to hear. We think it marries very well into what we've been trying to do. You know, we are this largest storage company in the world, kind of unique in that way, because we've got the stability, the strength, and the history to gain customers' confidence in us as a company, to stay with them long term. But also we're different from the very big players because all we do is storage and data management. And I think that shows in this report. When customers come to DDN for help with some tough storage challenges, we really do have the expertise, the support and services to be able to satisfy those challenges.
All right, well, congratulations on that. And so looking ahead to 2021, I understand that DDN has plans to broaden the market reach of Intelliflash into the mid-range enterprise AI market. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so Intelliflash actually sits really in our enterprise division called Tintri, and it's unified storage. So it provides iSCSI, block storage, NFS, SMB, and supports the major hypervisors, VMware, Hyper-V, etc. So it's this storage system that's very, very fast, reasonably scalable on DDN's terms, which is very scalable, and provides all these different storage services. So what it does particularly well is fit into that enterprise space. And that means it has dedupe, snapshot compression. It ties into the S3, so you can take snapshots and push them into the cloud. It's got a very nice UI environment, and it's got this tight-knit ecosystem. So if you're having to plug in with other enterprise sort of collaborative partners, storage systems, backup, archive, then it does that very well. So it fits into this kind of enterprise space, But we're going to use it on the at-scale side of our business, the systems, the company that you know for HPC and AI, to just allow us to target a new customer space. That's not really the massive scale customer base. That's the ones before that. They're probably a few hundred terabytes, maybe a few petabytes. They're probably using structured data for AI. They might be providing home directories as an ancillary to HPC storage. So this Intelliflash system really is the ideal shape to target those kind of customers and really help our customers satisfy that different sort of use case where snapshot, dedupe, thin provisioning, cloning are all very important features, as well as performance.
Okay, so very DDN clearly on a usability and user-friendly data management kind of strategy, but even there, at the same time, you still support some of the world's largest leadership HPC systems. Tell us about some of those systems where DDN is present.
Yeah, no, you're right. Exascaler has been built for quite a long time now, and the architecture is built on is, even today, really unmatched for its performance and scalability aspects. And there's lots of detail we can go into around that. And what we've done is add the capabilities that customers really need to serve that whole end-to-end data lifecycle. So you're right. So whilst we are very much expanding the set of use cases we can serve, we're still very much used for extreme performance and extreme scale. So the fastest supercomputer in the world runs DDN for Gaku. And quite recently, we've been working with NVIDIA a lot to integrate into AI systems. And almost a year ago now, they started deploying DDN systems, the AI 400X, into their Selene supercomputer. That's currently at number 7 on the top 500 list, entirely powered by these NVIDIA GPUs and DGX A100 systems. And we deployed in there, and now it's grown to quite a decent scale. They're running 40 of those AI 400 systems. So it's all NVMe flash, thoroughly parallel, end-to-end parallel. And we deployed that system. This is talking about usability. We deployed that system in under 4 hours. The first 10 systems went in, and we got benchmark world records from that system in 4 hours, from essentially unboxing those systems to having in the racks, plugged into the network switches and running applications on there. So that usability story has really come on in leaps and bounds over the past few years, and we still focus on that quite a lot. But yes, we're definitely serving a much broader spectrum than we used to a few years ago because of these new capabilities and the simplicity of deploying Exascaler.
Excellent. Okay, well, thanks so much for updating us on DDN, and James, best of luck at SC this year.
Thanks very much, Doug. Look forward to seeing you in person next year.
All right, thank you.